There will be no further transmissions for the next 96 hours. We will experience a complete blackout as we attempt one of the most dangerous, wild, and high-risk expeditions known in the human universe. DragonCon! That's right, the largest science fiction fantasy convention for fans, by fans, right here in Atlanta this weekend. But it's still dangerous. There'll be tons of fans, tons of otherworldly creatures who will outnumber normal people, a ratio 10 to 1. And I will be one of them. No, I didn't wear my costume. I'm still getting it ready, but I have the One Ring. It's just a replica, of course, because I'd be invisible if it was the real One Ring from Lord of the Rings. Sorry, that's a spoiler in case you haven't seen that or read the books, but hey, that's a 100-year-old story almost, so fair game. Spoilers are fair game. You know, the moratorium on spoilers is only like 20 years or 10 years. Yeah, 10 years is good. So in honor of DragonCon, where fandom is at its best, and there's a ton of book tracks, big authors like Timothy Zahn of Star Wars fame, and some other ones my brother will have to tell me about, we're going to review Starship Grifters, which sounds a lot like the classic Starship Troopers, but absolutely no relation to that Robert Heinlein book. Starship Grifters is by Robert Cross, and it's a sci-fi comedy. This is more in the vein of Spaceballs, which also parodies Star Wars, than any parody related to Starship Troopers. Like I said, no relation, like, at all. Everyone needs a good laugh, and my genre, providing comedy, is like a double dose of goodness for me. And the main character has no redeeming characteristics. He'll put other people right in front of him to catch a bullet or a laser beam or whatever. He has a funny sidekick, Sasha, who's your quintessential robot who's smarter than her master and who tries to keep him out of trouble, but can't really do it since, you know, he's like drawn to it like a magnet. The plot is actually relevant. It has its own cast of characters that will make you laugh, that will reverse roles, that will become... I can't say that, it's spoiling the plot. The plot's really good. There's action, there's romance. No, there's no romance. There's all kinds of locations that are as funny as the characters. There's ridiculous conversations. It's just one giant improv skit, seemingly. And then the plot just takes these hard left and right turns, and you're just laughing the whole way through. It never really slows down, and it gives you some moments that will make you raise your eyebrows and make you think, I need to go watch Star Wars, if you haven't seen Star Wars. Sasha is also a robot that can't have an original thought or she'll shut down. It's kind of like the Terminator complex. You know, people are scared robots will take over the world, so they make them limited in their intelligence. So she could get Rex Nilo out of trouble, but her programming won't allow her. So it's just quite funny how everything plays out, and the interplay between the characters and what happens in the most inopportune moments to them. It's just, again, it's pure spoof, pure sci-fi, and it's my pick for DragonCon. You could read it, all you booktubers who read like really fast. You could read it in a day and then come down to Atlanta for DragonCon. But 96 hours, you won't hear from anybody on this side of the screen. We'll see you soon. Thanks for checking us out. This is Josh from The Reign of Books. Subscribe!